Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new pick a card reading. Today, we're going to be taking a look at what are your special person's secret thoughts of you. So, this can be your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush. How do they actually think and feel about you? And what may they not be saying yet to you about their secret thoughts and feelings around you and this connection? So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It's my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and join this incredible global family, and make sure to also turn on notifications so you don't miss future readings, and get active in the comment section, because you will see that people are very supportive of you as you are on this journey. I know some of you are going through challenges with your special person. Others of you may be separated at this time and you need clarity. So just know that we are here for you. I read each and every comment, and I do try to respond to as many as I can. So make sure that you are gentle with yourself, because this is a general reading, right? I have 3 options here for you to choose from. You can pick from group number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate. But because this is a general reading, not everything may fit for you and your unique journey. So if you're at that point where you're just feeling really emotionally exhausted, you've gone through a very heartbreaking time, you may have no clarity around this connection. Maybe this person is off and on, hot and cold, in and out of your life. So if you're at that point, I recommend you do have the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers that, because I love to see you in person on video call. It's so healing, it's so transformative, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. I also offer video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath and see which of these you feel most guided to. So for group number 1, we have the Moon Goddess. I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy and all phases of life. For group number 2, we have the Spark of Divine. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am part of all creation. And for group number 3, we have Embrace Change. I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. So go ahead and make your selection, and we'll get started here with group number 1. All right, my beautiful group 1 that chose the Moon Goddess. Let's see, what is your person's secret thoughts about you? We're going to start with your tarot, then we will open up these oracle cards. What are your person's secret thoughts? So we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So a lot of Pentacles energy. So your person could be a earth sign, although they don't have to be. But there's definitely a lot of energy here around not being caught up just in the emotions, even though the emotions are beautiful. But what I love about what your person is secretly thinking about you, group one, is that they are very much thinking about wanting this relationship, this connection to be very solid and be very real. Okay, because see, with this Queen of Cups, I feel like they secretly think of you as somebody who is deeply, deeply attractive. Okay, there's something about the way you carry yourself, your warmth, your love, the way you radiate love. There's an energy, there's a spirit about you that is incredibly alluring to this person. And I feel like they are trying to keep things a little bit more grounded, because they don't want to, number one, scare you away or overwhelm you with, like, overdoing it. I feel like this person's very aware of not overdoing things and not appearing desperate. And it's interesting because they're not desperate, but I feel like they have this very deep emotional attraction to you. There's something about you that just touches them emotionally in a very deep way, almost opening up parts of them that have been closed off for a while. Okay, so I feel like it's almost like there's an energy here of the two of you being destined to meet, because there are things in this person that they have closed off in themselves that I think the universe and spirit is challenging them now to open. But it's almost like they can't really open those locked doors until they connect with somebody who inspires them to open those doors. And I feel like that is who you are in this person's life. So they are, and again, I think they're not saying this to you because it's going to take them time. They don't want to overwhelm you. They don't want to appear desperate. They don't want to appear needy or clingy to you. But I feel like you are that person that is now inspiring them to open up places in their heart that they've kind of locked away. I mean, I feel like this person has definitely done this because they may have tried to build a life with somebody else. I get the energy for some of you, this person is either divorced or is going through a divorce or has been divorced or has been through, even if it wasn't like they were legally married, they've been through some sort of long committed relationships where they felt like they gave everything but didn't really work out in the end. And so this is why they have, kind of locked some of those doors in their heart. They feel like they've put themselves on the line many times and they've gotten their heart broken, or they never got their needs met. And so this is why, again, I feel like there's something about you in the way they secretly think about you, group one. There's something about your energy. You're very warm, okay? You give them love. You give them understanding. I feel like you see them at a deeper level. They feel like you see them for who they really are, whereas other people in the past didn't really see them for who they really are. And so I feel like they are very much wanting to build something solid with you, Seven of Pentacles. This is very much about like, okay, if I take things slow now and I build this relationship step by step and we plant the seeds together, we could actually have something really, really good. Okay, so this person, they definitely want to build something solid with you. They definitely want to plant those seeds, but they're definitely not in a hurry. Okay, so I feel like this connection, this relationship may feel like it is more slow, but I almost feel like this person secretly thinks that that is what is better for the relationship. I do get the energy that in the past, this person has, maybe rushed into things very quickly. They have given, like with the Six of Pentacles, I feel like, when they've fallen in love, when they felt very deeply attracted to somebody in the past, they've very quickly reciprocated. And oftentimes they've probably given more than they received in return. So this person might be somebody who in the past has really jumped into things fast and started giving to a relationship before actually seeing what was, what there was to receive from it, or before actually seeing what was coming back to them. So this is why I feel like this person can be very careful. Okay, they may give off a very cautious energy to you. They may seem kind of slow to open up. They may seem kind of like, okay, I'm going to keep up some barriers here because I need to trust first. And you might be mirroring each other in this. I know sometimes in the comments I see people writing, oh, this feels more like me than the other person. But I feel like if that is the case, oftentimes you are mirroring each other. There's something within the two of you that was similar, that brought those energies, brought the two of you together. So you also, group one, may be the kind of person who has rushed into things in the past and maybe given too much and then didn't realize that, wait a second, I'm giving a lot, but I'm not getting a lot in return. So now both of you with the Seven of Pentacles being the central energy are very much into let's invest a little bit at a time with each other. Let's plant some seeds together. Water those seeds equally. Okay, I'm gonna put water, you're gonna put water. It's not gonna just be all me, right? Again, this is very watery energy as well, Queen of Cups. I just feel like, to me, there's a water in this too. I don't know, I'm feeling with that Seven of Pentacles, like for this harvest to grow, you have to water it. Look at this farmer. He's like, oh my gosh, look at how much my all my stuff has grown. My pentacles or whatever he's planted has grown, but it doesn't grow without the water. To me, it doesn't grow without the emotional input, the emotional investment from both parties, from both of you together. And again, this person is giving and giving, but there's also a sense of this is good karma that they are building, that they are then also going to receive an abundance of love. So definitely this person's secret thoughts of you are, I want to be with you. You are opening up sides of me that are that have been closed. Like my heart is now opening up, but I do want to take it slow. Let's move together slow because we want something real. See, there's some healing that is definitely going on here. So now is a time for you to give or receive healing. Everyone has a natural ability to heal others. Yes, even you. Okay, so I feel like this person, they very much want to heal with you together. Okay, so again, this to me is a confirmation of the fact that it seems like both of you are mirroring each other in these energies, right? So you may come from very similar experiences. You may have had very similar experiences when it comes to relationships. You may have closed those doors in your heart. They may have closed off things in their heart. And now you are coming together to heal those parts of each other. And as you heal those parts of each other, the more love you're going to experience together, the more openness, the more you're going to be opening your hearts simultaneously together, not just one-sided. Again, one person is opening their heart, one person is vulnerable, one person is giving, but the other one is not doing those things. They're just kind of taking. That's not what this energy is. This person desires for more. They desire for there to be a much more equal give and take, and they're willing to take the time to build that. Okay, because we're getting clear your mind. So this is the other thing. I feel like this person, they also know that because of what they've been through in the past and what you have been through in the past, maybe you guys are very much in your heads. Now, from this energy, I am feeling that maybe for some of you, there's been a struggle here around being in your heads too much, okay? So there may be a struggle here where both of you are in your heads. Maybe you've butted heads. Maybe there's been discussions, disagreements. There might even be a temporary stepping back energy because you guys need to clear your minds. Okay, so I feel like with this clear your minds and healing messages, there may be for some of you some sort of struggle or separation that's happened over some of these kind of triggers that may have come out from your past. So I feel like this person, if that is the case, this person is still very much secretly thinking about the fact that it's going to be important moving forward that you two heal this together, that you heal whatever issues have come up together, and you must clear your minds first in order to do that. See, have patience. Love is patient and kind always. So I feel like this person is secretly thinking that maybe there's been some sort of an issue here where neither of you were patient with each other. Maybe they weren't patient with you, you weren't patient with them. Maybe both of you get triggered very easily depending on past wounds, things that have been coming up. Again, with this Queen of Cups, that's a very emotional energy, right? So maybe as you are getting deeper with each other, a lot of emotions that have been pushed down are now coming to the surface. And sometimes when that happens, you lose patience with each other, right? You trigger each other, you get into arguments, you don't see eye to eye, you go through phases of disconnect. So I feel like this person is very much wanting to have patience, you know, wanting patience from you and wanting to be in a mutual exchange. Again, with that Six of Pentacles, I like that because that's an energy of reciprocity. Let's be patient with each other. Can we find common ground? Can we connect outside of whatever this turmoil has been? Enchanted forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. So this person, they feel that there is a lot of magic and excitement in this connection, that there is so much more for the two of you to explore. Like, this is just the beginning. And even if there's been hiccups, even if there's been obstacles and issues along the way, this person definitely feels like there is so much more to uncover between the two of you, and they want to uncover those things. So let's get some specific thoughts. You know, what would they say to you? And if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe. It's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how much it actually helps me, my family, and the channel. So thank you so much. Sorry, I'm a bad shuffler. Thank you so much for your support. I wonder if you still think about me. How do you feel about me now that you've had time to reflect? Okay, so like I said, this is definitely a slower moving energy, right? This is definitely a slower moving connection, but sometimes that's exactly what you need. And if you've had to step back from this to clear your mind, if you're kind of, both of you are kind of stepping back, trying to regain that patience, having patience for one another, then this may be a good time for that reflection, right? Like, there is a stepping back energy of you both wanting to reflect on where you're at and where this could be going. Our beliefs were just too different. I couldn't reconcile mine to yours. Okay, so again, there's something here about, you know, some sort of, for some of you, some sort of a disconnect between what it is you want or how you want things to be, and some healing that needs to be done around that. Okay, so again, to me, reconciling different beliefs obviously is possible within the relationship, but you do need to clear your mind, and you do need to have patience with each other's beliefs, right? You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You're so smart, and I really enjoy our conversation. So this makes sense. I feel like both of you are very interesting, smart people with a very deep insights. Like, you know, you've had a lot of life experiences that have made you who you are, and that might be the reason why you also have very differing sometimes beliefs and perspectives based on what you've gone through. But I still feel with that Six of Pentacles and that Seven of Pentacles, this person wants to find that common ground. They know that that common ground is there, and so do you. And so there's this sense of like, you know what, we can work towards that, and we don't have to rush into it to do that. Okay, so special message here for those of you who might be long distance, okay? I feel like this person, if there's been any kind of friction, even if there isn't, even if things are okay, but if there's been any kind of friction, holding back, stepping back, pulling away, going silent, this person wants to travel towards you to see you in person to work this out if you're long distance. If you're not long distance, I feel like this is an energy of movement forward. Your person doesn't, if you've been stuck lately, if something has happened that has made this connection go more into a stuck or stagnant, set in place mode, this person very much wants to move it forward. Like I said, it may not be the fastest moving forward, but actually that might be the best way to truly get to know someone, right? And to get closer to them over time and understand each other with that time and patience. I just love the fact that you got this patience energy, because I think that is going to be key to the outcome here. I feel like this person is very much wanting a positive outcome. They want this relationship to work. They want this relationship to fulfill the potential it has of being something very beautiful and something long term. And I like the fact that we're getting these slower energies, like, let's build this up, let's do it through patience, let's do it through understanding, let's plant the seeds and let's water them, right? And it, you know, anytime you're planting something and watering it, it's not going to grow overnight, but when it does come in, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be abundant, right? Yeah, so I love this. I feel like they want to raise the vibration between the two of you. They want good energy. They want good positivity. If there's been any kind of negativity here, this person secretly is planning how to bring that positivity back. And what I mean secretly is, I don't mean like, oh, they're keeping it a secret from you and they're making all these plans. No, but I feel like, you know, they're wanting to take advantage of the right moment to come together with you and have these conversations. Okay, how can we make things better? How can we bring positivity back if we've been struggling? How can we get to a good place again? That is the overall energy from this person, and they seem to be very grounded in that, and that's a wonderful thing. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your urgent questions at home. So make sure you go to livetarot.com, check it all out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose Spark of Divine. Let's see, what are your person's secret thoughts of you today? So we're going to start with your tarot, then we will open up these oracle cards. Spirit, what are their secret thoughts of group 2? We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the King of Wands. Very interesting. So I feel like this person, they very much want to be with you. Okay, they very much want to be with you. They have struggles within themselves that makes them feel like somehow they are not worthy or deserving of somebody who is truly committed to them. I feel like this person is very much somebody who struggles with showing their true self. Seven of Swords. I just feel like this person definitely harbors a lot of secrets, but it's not necessarily like secrets that have to do with you. Although for some of you, I do feel like, not everybody, but for some of you, I do feel like this person has been, and you know this, in the past, they've been unfaithful to you in some way. Okay, this is, again, that's only, take that as it resonates. That's not for everybody. But I do feel for some of you, you know this to be a fact, that they have either been emotionally or mentally unfaithful, or even for some of you physically unfaithful, because there might have been some complications in your relationship over time. Okay, so they know this. But even if you are not with somebody who has been unfaithful to you, I feel like this person definitely hides a lot of secrets about themselves that has nothing to do with you. And a lot of those secrets have to do with things that they are feeling some sort of shame around. Okay. So I feel like they secretly very much want to come clean. Like they very much want to tell you, you know, what's truly going on in their mind and their heart, and things, I think things from their past that they're having a hard time opening up about. Okay, but they secretly very much want to tell you. I think they very much struggle with how to do that. So I feel like this person lives with certain darker kind of like shadow sides to themselves, and there might be struggles that they are going through that they don't want to talk about. Okay, so I feel like it may appear to you that they're very much in their head. Sometimes it may appear to you like they're just like in a different world, like they're thinking about something else, they're distracted by something else. Okay, so I feel like this person's secret thoughts of you are that they so want to be the person that you would admire. They want to be the person that you would be proud to be with, but for some reason they see themselves as somebody that you ultimately will not be proud to be with. Okay, there's some sort of a block in the way that they see themselves that really affects how they show up in the world. I feel like they want to be this King of Wands to you and to the world. I feel like they want to be the kind of person that you would be very attracted to. They want to feel like they're very sexy to you, like they're very attractive, like they want to be that, like, you know, they have those fantasies of being the object of your desire. Like, you know, like they are just so bold and sexy and stylish and successful and out in the world and ambitious. Like they want to be the object of your desire. They want to be so hot. And when I say hot, I don't necessarily even just mean physically, but in every way. Like they want to be somebody who is so, I guess, cool. I'm sorry, I'm using hot and cool. That you would just like be like, wow, like I really dig you. Like I really want to be with you. Like I'm, you know, like they get excited by that. Okay, they get excited by being the object of your desire. And based on that, it makes them feel more confident about, you know, this is a very interesting psychology. It makes them feel more confident about some of the things, the secrets of their past that make them feel like they have less confidence. Okay, so this person definitely struggles with how they see themselves and how they want you and the world to see them. Okay, there's some sort of a disconnect between how they want to be seen, how they want to be loved, how they want to be desired, versus what they feel they really are worth or what they feel they deserve. And this is why we have this Knight of Cups energy. It's like they are slowly moving towards you, right? But they also hesitate a lot because it's not that they hesitate about you. Their feelings for you are very clear. They hesitate about themselves. Like there's a shame. Like they feel like, you know, ultimately you will see below the surface. For some of you, I feel like this person may give off this vibe, but inside they're very insecure. Okay, inside they carry a lot of shame. They carry a lot of secrets inside. So they may be trying their best to give this King of Wands energy to you in the outside world, so you would desire them, you would want to be with them. But underneath that, they are afraid that they won't be able to deliver, like they won't be able to live up to that. So they are trying to regroup. Like they want to have an emotional connection with you. They're trying to get emotionally close to you. And, you know, and it may feel, again, slower energy, just like group one. Interesting. It may feel slow, but I feel like the more they get closer to you emotionally, the more they will be willing to open up. Like I feel like that's their kind of plan inside is that, okay, the more we can trust each other, the more we can get emotionally close, the more I feel like I don't have to hide my true self or hide my wounds or hide, you know, some of these secrets about myself. It's almost like they very much want to unburden themselves. Like they want to share these things with you. They'd like nothing better to do that. I feel like they've been carrying around an emotional burden for a very long time. This is why I feel like they are very grateful for you. Okay, there's something about you that they are very, very grateful for. They're very appreciative of. I feel like they feel that you would accept them. Whatever the darkness is, whatever the secrets are, they are coming to that point slowly but surely, and they're very grateful for this feeling that they get from you that you would accept them as they are, even if they have these secrets, even if they tell you what their secrets are, even if they tell you what has made them feel some sort of shame or what they're carrying within themselves. They feel like if they could emotionally open up to you then and tell you what those things are, that you would accept them, you would understand them, you wouldn't judge them, you wouldn't dismiss them, you wouldn't reject them, you wouldn't like walk away from them. Okay, see, shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So see, I feel like this person definitely does hide behind that King of Wands energy, right? Like if they're somebody who portrays a particular image, they might be, you know, very attractive, right? They show that they shine from within, but I feel like they don't really own that. Like it might be something that they just try to show to kind of hide their own deeper wounds, to hide their pain, because I feel like this person, again, that Seven of Swords, I just feel like they do carry a lot of mental and emotional pain within them. And I think that they want to start being happier. To me, this shine within energy is very much about like, okay, I don't want to just pretend that I'm this King of Wands energy. I don't want to just pretend. I truly want to be. There's a sense here about how can I be more authentic? How can I be more real? Because part of what I'm showing is a bit of an image, you know? And in order to be real in life and to be real with you, which is what they secretly really desire. I think they want to be real with you. Those are their true secret thoughts about you. How can they be more authentic and real? How can they show you their real self? And in order to do that, you have to be able to shine from within. It's not just how great you look on the outside. It's not just what job you have, what, you know, what clothes you wear, how they take you out and, you know, romance you or whatever, but there's something about who they are inside that is finally becoming more important to this person. See? Sacred heart, passion, love, and spiritual communion. So I feel like this person definitely, like right now, they may, you know, you might have gone through a phase where it's all about like having fun and, you know, the excitement and maybe like, you know, doing fun stuff. But now they're getting into this deeper phase with you. Like they want to have more of that spiritual connection, more of that passionate, emotional connection. I feel like this person is definitely in their secret thoughts of you, trying to now, like, yes, we had a great time with, you know, our, you know, physical intimacy, physical connection, all that passion, all that sexiness. Now I'm really interested in getting deeper, because there are deeper parts of me that I want to share with you. So that is scary for them, but I feel like they're slowly trying to move towards this beautiful sacred heart, like that heart space energy. I feel like with this King of Cups and Knight of Cups and the Sacred Heart, they want to open up the heart space to you, because again, they've been so much in their head and possibly even their ego in terms of hiding some of those things about themselves, right? Get to know each other. Learning to meet another's need for love is important for a relationship to grow. So see, again, I feel like this person, they definitely want to get to know you and for you to get to know them at a deeper level. Okay, so I feel like the main energies in this reading for you, group 2, is that your person is secretly very much thinking about how they can get deeper with you, how they can get to know you deeper and how they can open up to you getting to know them deeper. Like, this is where they wish to go. They don't want to be superficial on the surface level anymore. They don't want to just, you know, rely on their kind of public image or the image that they like to show, right? That kind of hides the true person they are inside. Wow, very powerful. So let's see what they would say to you. Let's put their secret thoughts into words. And if you could take a second right now to give this video a like and a subscribe. It's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how much it actually helps me, my family, and the channel. So thank you for your support. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. Yeah, see, so this to me is very, very passionate, very beautiful relationship here. I still see your smiling face in my mind's eye, okay? So if you are in any form of struggle or separation from this person at this time, they definitely want to hold you. They see your smiling face. They can't forget you. They want to feel your body next to theirs. There's a definite, very passionate energy that is coming through from this person to you. Will you listen? There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? Will you believe me? Interesting. Beautiful. So I feel like that to me is also very much about, like I said, that Seven of Swords. Like, they're keeping certain secrets, right, about themselves. So now they're coming to a point where they want you to listen. See, there's so many things they want to say to you. They want to spill those secrets. Whatever they're holding back, they want to say everything to you, and they want to be heard by you. And hopefully they're also reciprocating by listening to you and being heard, and you, them listening to you and you feeling that you are heard by them. Yeah, so this person very much also wants to become a part of your community. Okay, so again, I feel like with this Knight of Cups energy, they are very invested in getting closer and closer to you, your family, your friends. I feel like this person wants to create a very genuine and authentic connection and relationship, and they want to show you how much you mean to them by also getting to know your family, by getting to know your friends, and by being accepted into your community as somebody who is important to you, right? And as somebody who has earned your trust and your love through this very beautiful Sacred Heart energy right here. Yeah, see, so again, we're getting that same energy that I was saying before, is that this person definitely wants to bring their mask down, okay? Seven of Swords plus deception. I just feel like for some of you, this person, you know, they are, because of whatever it is that they are hiding around their own shame or their own lack of confidence or their own traumas, they definitely have to wear a particular mask to the world that shows how strong they are, because they feel so vulnerable and weak inside. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, there's a definite kind of inner child wounding that has gone on here that has made this person kind of keep a very, very powerful mask to the world, and that is what makes them feel safe. That is what makes them feel like they can keep a distance between the raw parts of themselves and the world, right? So this is why, again, I feel like this person very much knows that the only way to build this relationship with you, to make things more solid with you, is to bring the mask down, right? To show their true face, their true soul. I feel like this person wants to bare their soul to you. Okay, because they know, especially if you're in separation, and maybe you've gone into separation because you felt like you didn't truly know this person. There was something that they're holding back. There's something about them that they're not sharing, and you may have stepped away from that. And now it's like they're ready to share that with you. They want to take off the mask with you. Okay, so I feel like for some of you, there's a special message here where maybe some of those things do have to do with their material world and how they need to function in their material world and how they need to show up. For some of you, some of these things that they are not talking about or hiding may be money related, maybe family related, very like earthy, like it's very practical. They may have certain issues around money, family, control, things that they are very ashamed of or embarrassed to admit. Okay, so again, these things have nothing to do with you. It has very much to do with their responsibilities in the material world, their family responsibilities. There's something here that needs to come out, and I feel like this person is very much secretly thinking of those things and wanting to get closer to you and build this relationship based on the truth of all of this coming out. Okay, and so they are wanting to sit with you and talk to you. That's why we're getting that will you listen, but it is scary for them, right? And they don't want to lose you in that process, and I think that's what they're secretly afraid of. So this is what I have for you. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose embrace change. Let's see, what are your person's secret thoughts of you? And we are going to start with your tarot and then open up these oracle cards. What are their secret thoughts of group 3? So we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Nine of Swords. Interesting. Very resistant energy, okay, coming through very quickly here. So I feel like this person is definitely right now in a state of resistance, okay? I feel like they are so deeply attracted to you, but yet they hold back, okay? And I feel like this is because there are certain things in their life right now that are very much stressing them out. And I feel like a lot of those things definitely have to do with not just their kind of material world, but also their how it affects their mental world. And I feel like this person may definitely be exhibiting some sort of a split energy right now between the two of you, right? And they might be leaving you confused. And so I feel like they're secretly thinking about how bad they feel that they are not able to make a decision. There's a definite indecisive energy. I feel like on the one hand, they are so attracted to you mentally, physically, in every way, that there's a part of them that just wants to come to you, like be with you, be more in touch with you, reach out to you, initiate with you. There's an energy here of like, I want to take action. I want to initiate. I'm always thinking of you. I feel like there's also a little bit of obsessive thinking in this person. I feel like on the one hand, they obsessively think about you. And then on the other hand, they tell themselves the reasons why they shouldn't take action. Okay, so there's a very kind of split, a very kind of confused and split energy coming from this person towards you. And this is where it's like they are struggling between obsessive thoughts of you obsessively thinking what it would be like to be with you, to spend more time with you, to initiate contact, to like, you know, find out more about who you are, or get to know you deeper, get to know you better. There's this deep desire within them to do that. And you might even be seeing this, like this might be manifesting in their behavior being very hot and cold. Like when they're in, they're all in. You know, they're texting you, they're telling you how much they like you, how much they want to see you, or how they desire you. And then when these Seven of Wands thoughts come in, they go cold, right? They come in, they come out, they come in, they come out. That's what this energy very much is. So I feel like this person definitely has some work to do on their mind and their emotions, because this could be a pattern for them. Okay, they get obsessed with you, they obsessively think of you, you become the object of their desire, they want to be with you, and then they show a lot of interest. But then their Nine of Swords, their mental struggles come up. And I do feel that while this person means well, they're not a bad person, they don't have bad intentions, I feel like they do have some sort of mental and emotional struggles. Things that keep them up at night, things that distract them away from being fully present in a relationship. That's why I feel like this person isn't coming through as an energy that is fully present in this relationship, right? And I get this energy that when they are all in, like when they're fully present with you, there's nobody better, right? And that might be what is keeping you stuck, group 3. That might be what is keeping you holding on to this person, waiting to see those sides of them. But for some of you, I feel like there's so much resistance in this person that has nothing to do with you, that you only see that loving, generous, giving, present side of them sometimes. Okay? But I can totally understand that when you do see that side, it is so beautiful, right? It is so magnetic. There's a side of them that is so magnetic, so beautiful, so amazing. When they're present, when they're with you, when they're in the zone, they are like the best lover you've ever had. You know, they're in tune with you. They see you, like you feel alive in their presence, like you love being around them. Like, but it feels like it's once in a while. Okay, and you might be holding on to that once in a while, because it seems to me that the majority of the time they are dealing with some sort of major mental and emotional blocks that keep them in the Seven of Wands energy. Like they can become very defensive, okay? If you mention to them you'd like to see them more, where have they been, we should get together, they hide out even more, they withdraw even more, they don't like it. It's almost like they have to tell you when they want to see you or how they want to see you. But if you say, I want to see you, then they withdraw and they're like, oh no, you know, Seven of Wands. They start getting defensive. They start getting, they start feeling like, there's expectations on them. So this person, while again, they might be very obsessively thinking of you. They might be obsessed even with you, the thought of being with you. There's a part of them that, like I said, when they're there, they're really there and it's amazing. But I just feel like until they fix whatever is going on with this Nine of Swords energy, they may always come across as more defensive, more resistant, not fully present the way that they should be. Okay. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. So I feel like this person, they are wanting to party with you. And I don't mean that in any bad way. Like, I think this person wants to, bring down their defenses. They want to relax. Again, Nine of Swords, if they've been very stressed, if they have certain things in their life that are big stressors that are bringing them down, this person Knight of Swords, like they may come to you with the let's go out, let's have fun, let's go out to dinner, let's go dancing, let's go, party, let's go play, let's go, right? So this is their way of handling their stress. Okay, so they may show up when they want to have fun, and they may show you a very good time. This person can be somebody who you can have a lot of fun with, okay? Because when they're on and when they're in that fun mode, they can be very sexy, very fun, very attractive. You'll have a great time with them. But again, when that fun and party is the high that they've already experienced, then they may withdraw again into their shell, right? That's why we're getting this think it through. Like this person tends to be a lot in their heads, and that is why we're getting this obsessive thinking. I really do feel that they secretly obsessively think of you, but it's not really helping them to show up better in the relationship. A lot of that obsessive thinking, while some of it is very loving and very oh, I want to be with you, but a lot of it is also excessively thinking about problems. Oh, this could happen, that could happen, right? They go back and forth. And so I feel like this person, if they are coming to you wanting to spend time with you and having fun with you and then disappearing again, that is the way that they are coping with their obsessive thoughts, like partying, going out, being intimate with you. All that stuff kind of turns off those obsessive thoughts, right? And puts them in a better place. But it's almost like they can't stay there long enough to have a good relationship, to be consistent with you. I just feel like this person, again, means well. They're very attracted to you. They do wish to be with you. But I think they have a lot of their own internal struggles, group 3, that have nothing to do with you. Okay, so we're getting liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. See, this is where I feel like this person, there is some sort of negative attachment in their mind. Okay, I feel like this person can be a good partner if they can free themselves or liberate themselves from a lot of negative thinking and negative attachments that they are suffering from, that they're dealing with. It's almost like this, look at this white dove, like it needs to be free. It can't be held down. And I'm not saying you're the one that is holding them down. I feel like their own thoughts, their own blocks, their own issues. And I'm also getting with this negative attachment, I feel like there might be the reason why they're like this, I'm getting an energy really has to do with their mother or caregiver. Okay, there's some negative attachment there. There's some sort of toxic relationship with whoever raised them that is also keeping them very much in a fight or flight mode. I get the energy that this person can be very fight or flight, like when they get triggered, when that stress comes out with them, they get either aggressive and they fight or they run away. Okay, and that's because they need to liberate themselves from some sort of very negative trauma, negative attachment, negative bonding that they have been through that is keeping them very resistant, right? Wanting to have a good relationship, wanting to fall in love with you, wanting to be closer to you, wanting to rush into your life and be there for you, but then resisting it, right? Actions speak loudly. Express your love through actions. Okay, so I feel like this person also, in their secret thoughts of you, they've realized, because I feel like for many of you, you may have gone into separation with this person and said enough is enough, I can't handle this anymore. Your actions are what matters to me. I feel like you may have told this person, look, you may talk big, because this person may say a lot of things, but their actions may not follow through. Their actions are not consistent. They don't do anything. See, they don't express their love through actual action. This is where it's like either they take some action, but it's very limited. Like I said, it's very off and on. It's very there's a lot of defensive energy around it. This is very much the energy of it only sometimes they show up and they're amazing, and that's what you hold on to. The few actions they take can be really beautiful, and so you wait for that to keep happening. Like you wait for them, oh, when are they going to be in that mode again where they're willing to take action, where they're willing to show me, right? But it becomes a bit of a waiting game, and this person is also very much aware of that. Okay, they are aware, especially if you have separated from them because of this issue. I feel like they are very much aware of the fact that you are not going to accept this kind of in and out behavior, and you may have already cut it off. So let's see what they would say to you. So let's put their thoughts into words, and if you could take a second right now to give this video a like and a subscribe. It's absolutely free to you, but you have no idea how much it actually helps me, my family, and the channel. So thank you for your support. Time passes, but my feelings don't change, even though you no longer trust me with your heart. Okay, so this is why I'm saying I feel like for some of you, this may have just been too much. You know, you may have stepped away. You may have lost trust or faith in this person. See, time passes, but their feelings are not changing. But they do know that you don't trust them with your heart anymore, right? You may have just closed yourself off to them. I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me. Wow. So again, I feel like this person, they're very aware that you can see through them. You can see through their defenses. Interesting, this came below the Seven of Wands, because to me, that's about them knowing, secretly understanding that you, Group 3, can see through their defenses. You can see through to the truth, even though they're standing there in that Seven of Wands so defensive, right? Others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. Okay, so remember what I said. I'm getting an energy of some sort of mother figure, caretaker, or whoever raised this person, and there's some sort of a negative attachment. Didn't I say like this? It came up in this energy, and now it's coming up here. There's some sort of negative attachment to, you know, family, mother figure, whoever raised this person. And that's where all of that resistance and that Nine of Swords, all of that kind of tension and stress really does come from. Let's see, what else are they secretly thinking? Yeah, so they want to heal this. Okay, so whatever has happened between the two of you, I can see and feel very much from the energies that it's challenging, it's anxious. You know, this person can, you know, may have made you feel very anxious because of their behavior. So I feel like there is definitely a part of them that is wanting to heal this, but they're also realizing that they have to heal themselves first, right? Like they have to heal their issues before they can heal the relationship with you. So there is an overall healing energy coming through here. Mirroring, yeah. So I feel like this person, they really feel seen when they're with you. This is what they miss the most if you're in separation right now or challenge, like going through challenges. They see themselves in your eyes. They deeply appreciate the fact that they are they can be a very difficult person, and you still, you know, stand there and you shine the light of your eyes on them, like as in like you see them, you see through the core of them to the soul of them. And even though they are difficult, they feel very seen by you, okay, and understood, like you understand who they are at their core. And I think that shakes them. I think that really affects them, and they don't even know what to do with it. I'm getting this energy like that they just feel very naked and raw in your gaze, in your eyes, okay? So they know that they are at a point of needing to make a choice, okay? They're standing at a crossroads. They're either going to have to heal themselves so that they can heal this relationship, or if they decide not to heal themselves, they are very much aware in their secret thoughts of you that they may lose you completely. So now it's time to make a decision. And I feel like that's exactly where they are right now, trying to make the decision. Are they brave enough? Are they ready? Are they ready to take on their own demons? Are they ready to look inside and start fixing the things that need to be fixed? Or are they willing to lose you by continuing on in their resistance? Are they going to continue on in that Seven of Wands? That is the decision. Those are the secret thoughts of what they are considering at this time. So If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. They're great problem solvers for your urgent questions at home. Everything is at livetarot.com, so you can check it all out there. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.